Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the World of Football's weekly NFL picks. We are on to week 3 already. Hard to believe. I am your host, Adam Snow, and again, picking with us this week, we have the founder, the creator, the grand poobah of the World of Football, Randy Snow. And then we have the third wheel, Aaron, who's joined us for the picks this season, my second to youngest brother. How are you doing?
Considering the worst of everybody picking last week.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Dad, how are you doing? I can't forget you.
Good. Ready to make some picks.
All right. Sounds easy enough. Well, we're going to recap how everything went last week real fast, guys. That's right. The big winner last week was YouTuber Leonard Morgan with a 13-3 record last week. So kudos to them. Good job. Dad and I were both 12-4 last week. I'd say that's pretty good. Then you had B. Lewis and Hawkeye 07 at 11-5. Liz and Mike Dolph at 10-6, and Aaron in last place last week with a 9-7 record. Aaron, I mean, that's not terrible. 9-7 is still pretty decent. I mean, it's above 500.
Yeah, but the only one in double digits, so I got to improve.
Yeah. And then, so for the year so far, you're going to see the yearly tallies right there on your screen. I'm leading the way with a 22-10 record, followed by YouTubers Hawkeye 07 with a 21-11 record, B. Lewis at 20-12, Liz at 20-12, Dad at 19-13, Mike Dolph at 19-13, and Aaron at 17-15. And then we had a couple people who've only made 1 week's worth of picks, and they're both down there in the bottom of that. So without further ado, guys, Dad, do you want to give a disclaimer real quick before we get into these very, very crucial, very knowledgeable certified picks?
Yes, this disclaimer is as such. If you plan to use our predictions as a means to justify your own gambling bets, then you, my friend, are an idiot. We don't know what we're talking about, and you should never listen to us for gambling advice. This is for entertainment purposes only.
All right, well said. Yep. So with that, guys, let's get right into it. Aaron, you are going to start us off with the Thursday night game on Amazon. It's the New York Giants traveling to San Francisco to play the 49ers. Who do you got in that one?
I am taking the New York Giants without Saquon Barkley to lose to the 49ers.
Ooh, wow, what a twist. What a twist. Yeah, it's going to be tough for the New York Giants, I think, especially without Saquon. I think they could still put up some points, but the 49ers might be the best team in the NFC. Give me the 49ers.
I agree. I'm taking the 49ers too. First sweep of the week.
All right, well, I'm sure we'll have a few more as we go through, but we got the first one out of the way. All right, moving on, the Indianapolis Colts will travel to Baltimore to play the Ravens. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to take the Ravens in this one at home. I don't care how banged up Lamar is. He was questionable. I think they just cleared him. He's going to be playing this week. I'll take the Ravens.
I agree. I'll take the Ravens.
Make it a sweep, Ravens.
Wow, 2 sweeps. All right, moving on. The Tennessee Titans will travel to Cleveland to play the Browns. Dad, who do you got?
Well, I kind of wrestled with this one, but I'm going to go with the Browns.
Shoot, I was hoping to be different than you, but I think the Browns will pull it off too.
Wow, really? Well, I guess I'm going to be the one to break up a third sweep because I'm going to take the Titans to get the win on the road. Yeah, I just think that Cleveland's defense is what they got going for them, and that offense took a big hit with Nick Chubb going down. So give me the Titans. All right, and then the Atlanta Falcons travel to Detroit to play our beloved Detroit Lions. Aaron, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I'm 0-2 in picking Lions games this year on this podcast. Hoping to go 1 for 3 with the Lions bouncing back against the Falcons because I think the Falcons are not as good as their 2-0 record shows.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are going to be almost as hard as the Seahawks for Detroit. They got a good running game. Bijan Robinson is the real deal, but I still will take Detroit maybe to squeak out a 3-point victory in this one. I'm not going to give them a big one, but I'll still take the Lions.
I agree. I'm taking the Lions in this one. They're at home. I think they're mad they didn't finish the game last week, so the crowd's going to be behind them. And like you said, I don't think Atlanta's as good as the record says. So, yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
All right. Then the New Orleans Saints travel up to Green Bay to play the Packers. And give me Derek Carr and the Saints on the road all day. I still don't think Green Bay is the team that everybody thought they were week one. So I will take the Saints.
I'm also going to take the Saints.
Make it 3. I feel the same way. Saints will go in. They look like a more established team than the Packers at the moment. And the Packers played a weak Bears team and a questionable Falcons team. So they lost to the Falcons after being up 10. So we'll see.
All right. All right, next we have the Houston Texans traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. Randy, you get to take this one.
I'm going to take Jacksonville in this one as the home team. No other reason than they're the home team.
Yep, Jags too.
Yeah, it's hard not to pick the Jags at home. The Texans with a rookie quarterback, they still trying to figure things out. So Jags for sure. All right, then you have the Denver Broncos traveling down to Miami to play the Dolphins. Aaron, is it going to be another sweep?
Give me them Dolphins. Mike McDaniels.
Yeah, Mike McDaniels, those Dolphins, I'm taking them too.
It's a Snow family sweep. Give me the Dolphins.
Man, oh man, it has been a sweep fest all week. All right, moving on. The 0-2 Los Angeles Chargers traveling to the 0-2 Minnesota Vikings. One of these teams is going to walk out of that building with a victory, and I think it's going to be the Los Angeles Chargers over the Vikings. Yep.
I wrestled with this one too. I'm going with the Vikings, simply because they're the home team.
You know, both teams could walk away with a tie, but I'm going to pick the Vikings in this one too. I think they are more equipped to pull out a close win than the Chargers at this point.
All right, I guess I'm the odd man out for that one. The New England Patriots will travel to East Rutherford, New Jersey to play the New York Jets. Dad, who do you have in that one?
The road team, the Patriots. The Jets are terrible right now.
I hate that I keep agreeing with you, but yeah, give me the Patriots. The Jets do have a good defense, but I feel like Belichick is more equipped to give Zach Wilson even more fits than he puts himself in. So Patriots pull off the upset.
Is it an upset? I mean, technically the Patriots are 0-2 and the Jets are 1-1, but I think the Patriots should be favored in this, should they not?
I mean, that Jets defense is really, really good, though.
It is, but I mean, one of the last times Zach Wilson played this Patriots defense, he was seeing ghosts, and I expect him to see more ghosts as the New England Patriots will take this one on the road.
Another sweep.
Another sweep. All right, the Buffalo Bills travel to play the Washington Commanders. Aaron, lead us off.
Bills. Yeah, I'll take the Bills.
As much as I think this will be a close game, and give me the Commanders at home to kind of edge this one out. It's nothing against the Bills, but I just think the Commanders are playing a little hot right now.
I'm going to go with the Bills. Even though the Commanders are the home team, I think the Bills want it more myself. So give me the Bills.
All right. Again, I'm the odd man out. All right. The Carolina Panthers will start the 4:00 slate of games, traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. And I'm going to take the Seahawks all day. I like this Seahawks team. We just saw what they did to Detroit. I think they have a tough roster. And Carolina is, still figuring things out. Rookie quarterback. So Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks at home also.
Make it 3. Yeah, Seahawks left an impression in my mind that they are still a tough physical team. So Seattle.
All right. Then the Dallas Cowboys will travel down to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Dad, is it that obvious?
I feel another sweep coming on. I'm taking Dallas in this game.
Yeah, put that ugly star up there, Dallas.
Yep, 3 for 3. Another sweep. Goodness gracious. Give me the Cowboys. All right. The Chicago Bears will travel to Kansas City to play the Chiefs for some reason in America's Game of the Week over on Fox. Aaron, who do you got?
Mahomes, obviously. Mahomes. I was trying to be dramatic,
Yeah,
but no, it wasn't for anybody.
It's not. Let's not fool anybody. It's the Kansas City Chiefs, right? The Chicago Bears 0-2. They're going to be 0-3 after this game.
I agree. Kansas City goes into Chicago and comes out with a win.
And the Bears defensive coordinator just stepped away from his duties
Yeah.
like 20 minutes ago. So
Yeah, that just happened. So, give me Chiefs sweep. All right. Then in your Sunday night game, the Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Las Vegas to play the Raiders. And I'm going to take the Raiders at home to get this victory. It'll be a closer game. I think the Steelers look a little better than they did week 1. But I'm going to take the Raiders to get the dub.
I'm also going to take Las Vegas in that one, being the home team, yes.
I went back and forth on this one, but with the Raiders being a home team, I gotta agree with you guys, which I guess isn't the worst thing since you guys have been picking better than me. So Vegas.
Wow. Yeah, I thought for sure you were going to go Steelers with that one.
This was a tough one. I went back and forth on this quite a bit, and home team won out for me.
Yeah. All right. Then another Monday night doubleheader this week. The first game will be the Philadelphia Eagles traveling down to Tampa Bay to play Baker Mayfield and those feisty Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dad, who do you have?
I'm going with Philadelphia on the road in that game.
I wrote down Eagles on my sheet, but I'm gonna go Bucks. Home game Monday night. They're 2-0. Bucks it is.
Darn you! That's what. Oh man, I'm gonna take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. I thought, it's a Sunday night. The bright lights. Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind right now. I think it'll be a close game. But I think the feisty Buccaneers will pull it out. Okay, and finally, we have a Super Bowl rematch as Matt Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams travel to Cincinnati to play Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Aaron, you get the last game of the week.
Man, I went back and forth on this one again. I thought the Bengals would bounce back last week, and I was wrong, obviously. So I'm taking Stafford and the Rams. Our old boy, number 9. Against the new boy, number 9, Joe Burrow.
I'm waiting for the Bengals to prove me wrong and be the team we thought they should be. But I think the Rams, despite losing last week, they still got some pieces even with Cooper Kupp out. So I'm going to take Stafford and the Rams.
I agree. Another sweep. It's going to be the Rams for me.
All right, and with that all done, Mr. Tallyman, how many sweeps would that had to at least be like 14 sweeps?
11 or 12.
12 games we picked the exact same outcome. So
that's not entertaining at all.
Hey, that helps me out. I won't have the worst week, hopefully.
Well, if you do, then we'll also have the worst week with you.
Which is entertainment for me.
Yeah, it's just, man, it's right now we're in that stage of the season where we think we got these teams kind of pegged a little bit, but there are going to be a couple surprises in there, I'm sure. That's what always happens, so it'll be interesting to see. All right, anything else, fellas?
I don't think so.
One of these days I'll get a 16 perfect week, 16-0.
I'm waiting. What? I had like a 15-1 one time, didn't I?
Yeah,
I got
think
close
so,
one
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I got close. The elusive 16-0. But all right, guys. Without further ado, we're going to start wrapping up the show. Dad, can you tell them how to find us?
If you haven't done so already, please take a moment and like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification on our YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, X, and Instagram, where the address is TWOF Kalamazoo. We have a weekly audio podcast called This Week in the World of Football, which is posted on Tuesdays and is available on all major podcast platforms, as well as Amazon Music, so you can simply ask your Alexa device to play the World of Football podcast. You can also find the full audio version of our podcast on YouTube. So please spread the word, give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and please come be a part of the football conversation like we're having here.
Yes, for sure. And make sure you get those picks in before the Thursday night game. Otherwise, if you put in your picks, you're just not going to get the games that have already seen action. And but we'll be gracious enough to let you play. It's all in fun here at the World of Football. All right. Anything else, fellas, before we say toodaloo?
I'm good.
I'm not saying toodaloo.
You just did. All right, everybody. Have a good one.